Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and I thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I'm making my way down the October readings for the Trump crime family, and of course this one is devoted to Ivanka. So let me get the camera dropped down and we'll see what's in store for her. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tarot, and I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite. But of course I have my cards are trimmed down. So let me get into Ivanka's reading. Ivanka. Trump, Kushner, whatever. Ivanka. Ivanka's October 2021. Okay. All right, take the two off the bottom. All right. The forces in motion in her life. Okay, Two of Cups. Her biggest challenge is the Knight of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay. Her plans. No, it's this one. Her actions. The karma hanging over her. And her future. 4 cards over here for her future. Wow, okay. Put the 2 cards that were at the bottom down there so I don't forget to show them. We've done that before. It's like, oh no. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so the forces in motion here with the Two of Cups. Well, of course, that's partnership. It can be healing. You know, you can see the little caduceus here. But it does have to do with an opportunity, something like a proposal, maybe even, well, something she's attracted to. There's some attraction there. Let me think, is there anything else? No, it feels like she's trying to join forces and she's trying to get, trying to get a partnership going. Her biggest challenge with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, that brings in that element of, Knight of Cups reversed, what am I saying? That brings in that element of somebody who's not trustworthy, who can be a major cheater, heartbreaker. Wow. Who could that be? The Knights, like the Pages, they bring in news. Well, this would be bad news. Bad news, like, you know, your friend telling, your friend coming to you and saying, I saw your husband somewhere cheating, right? So at the least, someone's deceiving her, and at the worst, someone's has actually cheated on her. Which, of course, you know, I mean, what kind of karma else do these people have, right? Or what else could come through? My goodness. All right, moving over here, her plans. You know, based on this here, right? Because these 2 cards are really important over all the other ones. You know, because it ties together the past. You know, the forces in motion in a person's life comes from decisions made in the past and what they've done. plans and actions. But here with her plans, with the four of Wands reverse, is she trying to move house? Is she trying to cancel something? Is she planning to move? Planning to start a problem so that she can move? Because it can be an argument. And then because we have the Hierophant here, in this combination, it could be that she's trying to finish something, though. Because, the Four of Wands is usually such a positive card that even reversed, it's not that bad. But when, if this is like a happy event, this could be an unhappy event. And with the Hierophant here, this has to do with like conforming to something, trying to be in your own authority. I'm trying to commit to something, but this, this is a commitment here and to try and have the rules and the regulations and the safety, but it's canceled. She's trying, I get it. She's trying to cancel a commitment. That's what it is. She's trying to cancel a commitment. She's trying to break through an old belief system and cancel a commitment. Her actions with the Sun reversed, oh my goodness. This is like inaction. This is being pessimistic. This is failure. And then with the Devil reversed, now that's the best way to get the Devil because it's about overcoming temptation, overcoming addictions, overcoming where you're caught in somebody else's power, and you free yourself. So, but there's failure here to free herself. Whatever her actions are, it doesn't lead to the freedom. Failure of the freedom. The karma that's hanging over her are her decisions in past relationships that were not best for her. But she does have, I don't really know how much strength. She probably has more strength than her other two brothers, and she probably has more strength than Jared. And if all of these cards spell out her marriage that she's trying to cancel and be free from, then this could be this new decision that does bring her that strength, because now I often read the strength card as being, you get the strength, you get that inner strength from being consciously aware of issues from the past. That's interesting. So, because this could be like new relationship that brings in some strength if she frees herself up from Jared. In her future, to Ace of Cups reversed, wow. This would be feeling empty. This would be a breakup. This would be some bad news, something canceling. It's pain. It's emotional pain. And then hanging over the Judgment card reversed, this is like feeling really bad and really down because something that you wanted just is not meant to be. It's a card of regrets. There's no freedom here. There's no rebirth here, and there's freedom here, but there's failure for that freedom. And this is all about relationships and all about partnerships. So regrets over the past, the painful past. And then with the Two of Swords reversed, my goodness, there's a lot of confusion. There's like, because the twos are usually about decisions and choices and options, things like that. I'm trying to juggle things even. But in this situation, there's no good choice. And on another level, this could be lies that are exposed because the blindfold falls off. about a relationship. This, of course, would be her dad. The lies about her dad are exposed, and there's no good choice for her to get away from this, and there's failure in her freedoms to get away from this. But she does have this karma of, I guess having a new choice, really. I mean, I can't say that there's a whole lot. The Lover's card, it's just a choice. It's just a choice. I mean, a choice for a relationship or not, It can be a strong bond, but not with all these other cards here. Maybe it's a relationship with herself for a while. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And then the cards that were at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands that are straight up. So the Wheel of Fortune does bring in some change. It brings in, brings in some opportunity, a turning point that can be very fated. But it's usually some type of good fortune, and I think the only place she's going to find that is if she can make that progress to get out of Dodge, if that's possible. Because this is the travel card there. So she'll have good fortune if she can travel, if she can get away from... Then again, I don't know. Do they have Secret Service detail on them? She's definitely trying to get away from her dad. And, that big mess that she got herself in. If these people were smart, they'd go change their name and have a different face put on. My goodness. All right. Let's use Ciro Marchetti's Kipper. See what comes through there. Ivanka's future. October 2021. Okay. There again with that partnering up. Whoa. Restrictions to that, though. Wow. Okay. Okay, so with our theme here, this would be her mother, Ivana. Maybe Ivana's not doing too well this month. There's restrictions around her mother. There's restrictions to, if not outright imprisonment for Ivanka, there's restrictions to get to her mother somehow. And but although, that doesn't mean they can't still talk on the phone or however they connect. But we've got trouble here. Wow. Now, in this deck, it's bad health, as in it's like something permanent. But in other Kipper decks, it can just be a short illness. It doesn't have to be something long and major. It's often the card of like just a rest, So, but it's a problem where there's some weakness, and it's often a break, like a forced, like you have to stop and stay horizontal for some reason. And I think this is being stuck, kind of restricted and stuck under the control of her mother or whoever this woman is that could support her, who could help her. And this situation that's not good is connected up here to to some type of success, and somebody who's loyal. some place where like love can come through, where there can be, an outcome that you want, but here's where it leads. And the coffin card mirroring these two cards bookending each other, this is awful. Because this card here brings in this, a painful ending that you have to go through. It's a card of loss. So that's interesting. So the successful outcome brings a loss. But I think this is the wanting to run to mom, or trying to get her mother to help. And the major, concern, the gloomy situation, the depression, the helplessness, the place where you're so insecure and you can't, you're just mulling over the same thing over and over again, and you can't think of anything else, is where she is completely restricted and stuck in her mind. This is all consuming. This is her self-created prison if it isn't outright being locked up, but I don't know if they would be locked up in a month, because the deal is, I'm sure they've all flipped on their dad. They're going to flip, if they haven't already, on Weisselberg. And but now where do they go? And if because they have done the flippage, there's probably immunity. So I can't really say these people are going to be locked up, but there's major restrictions in their lives. There's this painful ending, painful relationships that are, painful situations around relationships that are ending. And right in the middle, the only place she can go is to get support from, I really feel like this is Ivana, from her mother. This card is, just being tortured with worry. It's an awful card. It's the worst card in the deck. It's a card of even self-destruction. There are demands that you can't meet. And this is right in her, private space. These two cards surrounding this card, these three cards closing in on her own private space. These cards are awful, and there's no getting away. All these cards touch this card, and this is her four walls of her home, or whatever room she's in. This is what she's dealing with. Now, when it comes to timing, this is a card of, it can be 1 day to 1 month, somewhere in there, but yeah. So if it's showing the timing, then it would be the month of October, where she's very restricted, can't sleep at night, even maybe makes her ill. Maybe her mother's ill, and it slows everything down that could support her. And she's having to deal with that. Yeah. Wow. Now, of course, the concern and the helplessness has to do with her reputation from the past, and she's stuck in that place. This is affecting her future. And maybe... So I could read these two cards on two levels. Either there won't be a place she can escape to in another country, or it could be she can't escape to get to a place where she has any hope. Because this card is all about your hopes and wishes and your dreams, your future, and it does have everything to do with your, your emotional body. But on another level, this card can be a card of drinking and drugs. So if that's the case with her, I don't know. But if it is, because, I'm sure addiction runs in her family. then there's a painful ending that maybe would cause her to self-medicate. I mean, the possibilities are here for her mother to get ill and die, which just changes everything for her. There's that possibility. This did not come through with Eric's reading, though, or I don't think Don Jr.'s either. So I'm going to have to just leave that there. These are just possibilities. I can't say for sure. And I also can't say that this would be like final by, like this would definitely happen by October 31st. Okay, let's use the deck of character. Well, okay. Let's turn it right side up. I doubt all the cards are. This deck is so slippery. It's like they spin around and you can't. Just keeping them in your hands is the biggest thing. It's like controlling them, like herding cats. Okay, Ivanka's October 2021 or thereabouts. Ivanka. Okay, take the 2 off the bottom. See what happened? I thought they were all straight up, but they're not. Okay, so 14 cards. I think I'll just do it this way so I can focus more on the cards instead of placement at the same time. Okay, there's the top row. And here's the bottom row. Goodness. Okay. And then these are the 2 cards that were at the bottom. Oh, wow. Okay. This card came through for, I'm pretty sure, well, for sure, Eric. I just don't remember if Don Jr. I can't remember because I did that one a couple of days ago. I've done so many readings since then. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Wow. Okay. So here's our theme. It's a little confusing, right? Aren't these conflicting? Because this one's freedom and getting away, and this one's hiding in a cave. But if the cave is in a dusty country, let me see. Hold on. When it comes to, I think the airplane would be a tool? No, can't be. Would it? I guess it would be a place. Yeah, right here. So it might not be, I mean, of course it could be traveling, but committed to a new plan, risks, all in, taking charge, leadership. Yeah, right, moving from point A to point B. sudden shifts in life, right? Change of direction. Turbulence. All right. Well, I feel like she's, again, it's with her mom. It could be plans with her. Right. So when it comes to the situation with her mom, because remember the Kipper cards, the nurturing just turns into dust. The river brings in movement, but the fuel of movement even turns into dust, right? And then this protection that she needs, it does demand that she's devoted to something, but then it all turns into dust. Wow. So this month, it feels to me like she's trying to protect herself, and she's going in a cave. She's probably on her knees praying for, she's thinking maybe that will be the fuel to get her what she wants, but it doesn't, does it amount to anything? I don't think so. Her mother, so the lasso, put something out there. She's trying to go after, but the guts go after what, maybe the courage to try and lasso a river and control your guts. Well, they're part of the parasympathetic part of your body. You don't control your digestion. You don't control in fact, you need to relax to get anything to move. And this is trying to control something. And then here's her mother, Ivana. Now, on another level, this could be her thing, because Ivanka is a mother as well. And it could be her thinking about her own children and getting free. But the guitar, I feel like that brings in this, like trying to strike a chord of a new life to where she has safety. These two cards feel safety is what needs to. This is what she's focusing on for the month of October. But I don't know if she gets it, because this card controls this card, and it's, the protection turns to dust. And, she's devoted to trying to make a new life and have some strength, have some, some movement, putting herself out there in a way. She's like devoted to herself. She's just devoted to fulfilling herself, and then with her trying to get away and find that freedom, the new life, I don't really know that she's going to get it. Because the shield stops something, but it also protects something. But then the dust up here. Yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, so wait, actually, hold on. Let me go here. So mirroring these two cards together is like, her life is so torn apart and chaotic. It's causing problems. She's causing her stomach problems that she can't control. And the new life she's trying to create, this new, music and harmony she's trying to get going in her life, I don't think it's, well, there could be some strength there. She's at least trying. She's trying to run away from this like river of, I think, stress in her stomach. And it just keeps fueling and fueling. I don't know if she uses drugs at all, to keep her going. I don't know about that. We do know her, like I said before, just a little bit ago, addiction runs in her family. Yeah. A river of fuel. Protection. She's devoted to protecting herself. Okay, well, that's all I have there. These cards came through for Eric as well, only they were like this, I think. I think they were like this over here. She's in a maze she can't get out of, and when she finally makes her way out, she's going to end up in the dumpster. Wow. Poor Ivanka. Okay. Goodness. All right. Well, this is all I have for this reading. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded for you, and I look forward to your comments. Okay. Take good care, and see you soon. Bye.